Fine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's lecture is about English language. Words, English words liable to be confused for competitive and job examinations of the world, such as UPSC, CSS, PCS, United States entrance test, IELTS, and GRE in Middle East or European countries. Students, all students are requested to write these words in separate copy. First listen and then write. In separate copy, this practice will improve your vocabulary, spelling, and writing power, and to some extent changing power. You can change the sentence. Okay, thanks. Now number 1, artist. You must remember the spelling of artist. There is only very slight difference. One word is artist and another word is artisty. And there is only one E addition of E. Difference is only E. Artisty, artist, A-R-T-I-S-T, artist. The meaning of artist is any person or a person who practices one of the fine arts, poetry, painting, or sculpture. And now its sentence is, John Keats was a great artist. Second word is artisty, A-R-T-I-S-T-E, a professional singer. You must remember for remembrance, for a hint, there is word E in it, and there is singer word E is in singer. This will help you. A singer or dancer. Artisan, A-R-T-I-S-A-N. Here only difference is A. A person who practices some handicrafts. A carpenter, potter, etc. Most of the Pakistani or any world's artisan leads a very hard life. They are poor. Number 2, aunt, A-N-T, only A-N-T. The aunt was going to drown. Aunt, A-U-N-T, or in other words, auntie. My aunt sent me a birthday present. Number 3, apposite, A-P-P-O-S-I-T-E, means proper, judicious. The principal made very apposite remarks on the necessity of technical education. Number 4, apposite, A-P-P-O-S-I-T-E, apposite. Suit means suitable and right for the occasion. It is, however, apposite to note that this process will continue in the year ahead or in the future year. Opposite, O-P-P-O-S-I-T-E, opposite, standing in front or contrary. Against, my house is situated opposite to the post office or railway station or anything. Number 5, acculturate, to undergo or alter by acculturation. Today, the Iroquois are highly acculturated holding jobs in communities surrounding the reservations. Another word, acclimatize, ACCLIMATIZE, to cause to change to suit different conditions of life, weather, etc. We found it impossible to acclimatize ourselves to the new working conditions. Means it is difficult to change ourselves or adapt ourselves. Number 6, ballot. Ballot, BALLOT. Ballot, and there is only simple difference, O and E. Word is same, only difference is O and E. Ballot, a system or occasion of secret voting. Now see, in ballot, O, there is O, voting is O, means it is related word. Ballot, there is no O, means a system. They decided to hold a ballot, means they decided to hold an election in the country or in a community. Ballot, a type of dancing where carefully organized movements tell a story or express an idea. By the age of 15, he had already composed his first ballad. Number 7, battle, 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 an encounter between opposing armies, means armies of two countries or more than two countries, like Russian and Ukrainian armies. The Normans defeated the Saxons in the Battle of Hastings in 1066. Again, the next word is fight. FIGHT means combat between two or more persons, animals or parties. This is called fight. A policeman was killed and 40 laborers wounded in the fight between a band of strikers and the police in riots. War, a contest more prolonged than a battle between two opposing armies of any countries. It is a quarrel between nations conducted by force. In the last World War, millions of men lost their lives. In World War I or II, or Vietnam War, or Korean War, or Afghanistan War. Beach, 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 means shore. He was standing on the beach and was watching the ripples. Ripples means waves. Now you must remember difficult words meaning, the ripple or anything else. Beech, 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 the name of a tree. There was a row of beech trees in front of the church. Beneficent, BENEFICIENT, kind. A beneficent ruler always commands the loyalty of his pupil. We are very lucky in having such a beneficent ruler, means a passionate, kind-hearted person. Beneficial, useful, advantageous, fresh air and good food are beneficial to the health. Education is beneficial to all. Number 11, persecute, P-E-R-S-E-C-U-T-E, persecute, to treat someone unfairly or cruelly over a long period of time because of their race, religion, or political belief. Religious minorities were persecuted and massacred or killed in Myanmar. Myanmar is the new name of Burma, and it is a country in Southeast Asia, bordering Bangladesh and India. Prosecute, P-R-O-S-E-C-U-T-E, to officially accuse someone of the committing a crime in a court of law. He was prosecuted for fraud. Now popular, liked, enjoyed, or supported by many people. She is the most popular teacher in the school. Populace, the ordinary people who lives in a particular country or place. Some studies show that workers in the nuclear industry are more likely than the general populace to get cancer. They are vulnerable. Number 13, prescribe, P-R-E-S-C-R-I-B-E, prescribe, to say what medical treatment someone should have. When a doctor writes medication for a patient, that is called prescribe. He is prescribing. The drug is often prescribed for ulcers. Proscribe, only differences of E and O. P-R-O-S-C-R-I-B-E, to not allow something means forbidden. The Athletes Federation has banned the runner from future races for using proscribed or banned drugs. Counsel, C-O-U-N-S-E-L, to give advice, especially on social or personal problems. The police have provided experts to counsel local people affected by the tragedy. Council, C-O-U-N-C-I-L, a group of people elected or chosen to make decisions. This play is supported by a grant from the local art councils. Conquer, C-O-N-Q-U-E-R, conquer, to take control or possession of foreign land or a group of people by force. The Spanish conquered the New World or United States of America in the 16th century. Conquer, C-O-N-C-U-R, to agree with someone or have the same opinion as someone else. The new report concurs with previous findings, means agreement. 16. Complement, C-O-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T, to make something else seem better or more attractive when combining with it. The music complements her voice perfectly, means supported. Pay my best compliments to all friends, means regards. Complacent, C-O-M-P-L-A-C-E-N-T, means satisfied. We can't afford to become complacent about any of our products. Complacent, COMPLAISANT, willing to please, affably, agreeable, obliging, mean are accommodating. Can we really sit back and watch the suffering of a whole nation and so complacent? Contentment is the state of being satisfied with what one has. Satiety is the glutted or satiated state, the state of being satisfactorily full and unable to take on more repletion. Decided means definite, clear, determined. It is my decided opinions, means taken decision, that a naughty boy always repent. You must remember the meaning of repent means recourse. Decisive means conclusive, final, characterized by decision and firmness. The Battle of Waterloo was a decisive one. The disclosure, 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 the act of making something known or the fact that is made known. Any public disclosure of this information would be very damaging to the company or any country. Exposure, when something bad that someone has done is made public. The exposure of the minister's love affair forced him to resign. Number 20, debriefing. To question someone in detail about work they had done for you. The pilots were thoroughly debriefed after every mission. Briefing, information that is given to someone just before they do something or a meeting where this happens. They received thorough briefing before they left the country. Number 21, dual, with two parts or combining two things or mixing. This room has a dual purpose, serving as both a study and a dining room. Dual, D-U-E-L, only difference of A and E. Quarrel, its meaning is quarrel, fight or quarrel. A formal fight in the past using guns or swords arranged between two people as a way of deciding an argument. The composer Strauss was once challenged to a duel. It was normally on the acquiring of a wife or a girl in the past. 22, decry, to cry down, to criticize as worthless. Do not decry conscientious objections, mean don't criticize. Describe, catch sight of, to discover. I described him on a hill in the distance, means I saw. Disease, DISEASE, illness of people, animals, plants, etc. Starvation and disease have killed thousands of refugees, like corona disease, virus. Disease, DECEASE, A person's death, a person when died, the situation after his death. The house will not be yours until after your mother's decease. Deduce, infer. What conclusion can be deduced from this theory? Deduct. To take away income tax is deducted from the salary of or implies are my father luxuriant. Luxurient. You must remember their spelling. Strong in growth, abundant, luxurious, given to luxury. She leads a luxuriant life. This stretch of land was once covered with luxuriant forest, but is now barren. Luxurious, very comfortable and expensive. They have a very luxurious house. Liable, Liable, responsible by law. The supplier of goods can become liable for breach of contract in a variety of ways. Means he is responsible for all things. Libel, Libel, a published false statement that is damaging to a person's reputation. She sued two newspapers for libel. Number 27, judicial, Judicial, involving a court of law or pertaining to law. The defense team will seek a judicial review of the sentence. Judicious, Judicious, having or showing reason and good judgment in making decision, are wise, are careful, skillful. We should make judicious use of the resources available to us. Imply, to communicate an idea or feeling without saying it directly. I detected an implied criticism of the way he was treated. Deduce, to reach an answer or a decision by thinking carefully about the known facts. We cannot deduce very much from these figures. Means these are incomplete. Number ingenious, Ingenious, honest, sincere, very clever and skillful. She was ingenious at finding ways to work more quickly. Delusion, Delusion, false impression or belief that has no basis in reality. He is under the delusion, means perception, psychological perception, that his life is in danger because of the attack of an imaginary enemy, artificial enemy, imaginary, that is not real. As a child, I had an imaginary friend called Polly, imaginative, of relating to or characterized by imagination. The architects have made imaginative use of glass and transparent plastics. Immigrant, immigrant, a person who has come to a different country in order to live there. illegal immigrants are sent back across the border if they are caught. Immigrant, and there is difference. I means in and E is exit. Someone who leaves one's country means that I means someone in the country and someone who exits the country. Remember in such ways. Someone who leaves out one's country to settle in another means he is exited from his country. There was only a small number of immigrants on board. Imperial, pertaining to an empire. There is no parallel to the imperial glory of the Mughals in the Indian history. Imperious means domineering, haunting, daunting, overbearing, haughty. The imperious attitude of Modi, Prime Minister of India, did not allow the negotiations to succeed. The imperious attitude of any ruler or any diplomat did not allow the negotiations to succeed. He sent them away with an imperious wave of the hand. Immunity, IMMUNITY, immunity means safety or security from disease, means he has inner power to fight with that disease. Exemption from taxation, a course of injections devised by Louis Pasteur gives immunity against rabies to a person bitten by a mad dog. Impunity, freedom from punishment. One cannot violate the laws of nature with impunity. Immoral, INNORAL, morally wrong. It is an immoral tax because the poor will pay relatively more. Amoral, without moral principles. A means no. The spies are younger, less jaded, but equally cynical and still operating in a wholly abnormal, immoral world. Wish you good luck. Thank you. See you in next lecture.